the no-quit attitude.
You got to be ready for anything.
And nothing can't be done.
Very precise, without any error. You do your best job you can. Everything has to be exact.
The work's not easy. There's a lot of things you got to overcome.
Spring, summer, winter, fall. It's not just the postman out there. I mean, it's the iron worker.
We all get along great. We all work together as a team.
Integrity, fortitude, it's a different scenario than other trades.
If you want to be a good iron worker, you definitely have to have a get-it-done attitude.
We're all in it together. It's a teamwork thing, you know?
Teamwork's a big part of the Ironworkers. When we're putting up a building, you have to trust your partner and your whole crew. If you're sitting on a column waiting for the beam to come in, you and your partner better be on the same page, because what I do on my end of the beam is going to have a direct correlation to what happens on the other end of the beam.
Working with a partner, your work and your strength of character will help you achieve what you're doing and make sure it's safe for the next trade that's going to be on the job site.
Ironworkers come to work with a mindset of safety.
You have a responsibility to make sure it's done to the best of your abilities and to the code.
There are days where it's going to be tough. I'm on a two-man crew, so it's only us two, and we got to get it done.
The end result most of the time is something people can go by and say, oh, well, that wasn't there 6 months ago.
20 years down the road, you're going to drive by a building with your daughter in your car and say, I built that building, or I did that window wall, you know.
A lot of history, a lot of the work that we do includes history of just the time.
There's a picture of Rockefeller Center and those guys on the beam. Those are all ironworkers. That's how they started off, the bridge, putting beams in, sticking bolts.
They did it the old way with the rivets, where they put them in there hot and beat the hell out of them.
It takes a certain level of intestinal fortitude to do that, but also, in addition to just sticking bolts and beams, there's rigging, which requires very intricate mathematics. There's welding, which you have to know the knowledge of metals and how to work with them.
You can be many things to be an iron worker. Within the trade, there's so many sectors. They do structural work, they do ornamental work, they can erect metal buildings, they can erect towers, they can do post-tensioning work, there's rebar work, there's glass curtain wall work. These guys have such a varied trade.
As a granddaughter of an iron worker, I am very excited about having a career as an iron worker.
Our instructors are incredibly knowledgeable of their craft.
They're actually iron workers, so they know the job. They've been through it all. It's very intensive and not to be taken lightly.
They come out of apprentice school with 8,000 hours in 4 years.
Training's key. We bid things competitively because we're very confident that we're going to have people that can do the job the way we plan it out. We know that we're getting quality people.
We take a lot of pride in our work.
Being an iron worker, you have to have so much pride. You have to. To do what we do day in and day out, you have to love it.
Oh, it's a lot of pride. A lot of pride. I can tell you, just the other day, I was asked what I did, and it felt amazing to say that I'm a union iron worker.
I love it. I couldn't imagine doing anything else.
Not too many jobs have that pride behind that, you know? Like where you can stick your chest out, you know, say I'm an iron worker.